and we have this surface. According to our geometry, we have this surface. This should go in. The whole of this should go in. In and down. Our side view seeing otherwise. We should be careful because our side view is not directly aligned. So I think it's okay if we deviate a little. The most important thing is the end result. So if we deviate a little from our side view, I don't think it's going to really affect anything. The most important thing is that we have this the important thing is we have this to match. So let's do that. Let's do this and see how it looks. Let's see. I think it's fine. Sometimes I get a little bit too obsessed with trying to make this thing perfectly aligned, but since we are working off pictures and not so accurate blueprints or image planes, we just have to make do of what we have right now. So we have this and we have this. So this is aligned with this. So all we need to do now is we need to combine these two meshes together so we can actually create a single pulley out of. Because if you look at this, okay. Actually, this aligns with this, right? Okay. So this actually aligns with this, so we can pull this out. And we'll have a edge. We have an edge loop here. Pull that out also. You can always get rid of this and come back to add it later on. And this Okay. Okay, so we have that. So what that does is you can now separate this into its own separate geometry extract faces. So this is going to be this, and this is going to be this top piece. So we've extracted this from this. So we have two separate mesh now to work with. So this one you can now shape this accordingly. You can shape this accordingly now. So we have this. So what we are going to do is we are going to combine these two together. When you look closely, this actually has to move out, and this also has to move out. This also will have to move out, and this also will have to move out. So what we are going to do here is we'll probably have to get rid of the faces inside here. You don't need them. Let me see that. Okay, back to where I paused. Okay, we have these two separate pieces of geometry here, and what we are going to do now is so as to get a consistent flow, as in all through like this. We'll have to combine this mesh together. So what I'll do is I'll do mesh combine, so they are both single mesh. I can adjust that a little and pull this out a little. Then what I'll do is I'll for now delete this inner polygons, even this and this. Then I'll simply just target this and this together. If you look at this, it continues all the way. So what we are going to do is to move this back up. Funny thing is, you don't necessarily have to move this back as well. I think it stops around here, so take that into consideration. So you can move this back and instead just take this single edge and extrude it all the way back. Now go to our perspective view and try to align that. Yes. So what we'll do is can target weld this to this. We want something that flows up. I think we already let me see. Okay, in that case might still really have to get rid of this. Might still have to get rid of this for now. So we have this. Then we can move this outside, bring it down, pull it back out. Then we can do an extrusion and extrude this. Deselect, move this down, then bring this new vertex up, and now target weld it to that. So with this, if you look here, let's look somewhere else. So you can see what's actually going on here. Okay, what's actually going on here is we can move this a little bit up and this back. This a little bit. This goes up to also. Then this goes all the way. This also can go all the way. Then this goes back. So we are actually going to do an extrusion. So you can see we have to do this is the reason why you do most of your commands at all the possible views. Orbit around. Don't be scared to orbit around, move around, look at things from different angles. Because if you don't do that and you end up modeling with just one side, then you might as well just think you are doing the right thing. But on getting to another view, you just notice you've actually been modeling blindly. So I think it's safe to extrude this now. And scale it in, pull it down a little, deselect this, move this back, deselect this, move this down and forward, and scale it down, make it straight. Then I move my vertex to balance this. The more you actually do model, the better you become, and also the faster. I'm usually always faster than this, so I just have to slow down a bit because of what I'm doing, because of the video, because of the recording. I don't necessarily want to be too fast. Okay, so if we have this, see, we have to move this out. Alright, have to move. Might have to move this one out also. So this one goes out to conform with the shape. So if that goes out, this definitely goes out as well. Modeling is a very going to be advantageous for someone to understand geometry well. You don't necessarily have to. It doesn't necessarily have to be the calculation aspect of geometry, but a good sense of geometry can make modeling a lot more easier and less challenging. So add edge loops here. I think with that, okay, you can see some funny business going on. That's because of this. So let's fix that. Scale, move to align. Then you can do a target weld. Nope. Target weld. No. We are accidentally selecting multiple values. So we smooth that out now. We have a smooth surface, and this also. We have a smooth surface. But right now, the reason why this is here is because well, to show you what the inside looks like. It doesn't have geometry here. So what we can do here is to delete this. Select the whole of this loop and extrude it in like that, like so. So with that, it will smooth. Actually have geometry backing that up. Also this, we'll do the same for this. To see how this looks like. Okay, that place looks covered. So all we are going to do here is we're actually going to extrude this down. Merge. We'll do a target weld. What we are trying to do is we are trying to create this corner right here. So that's this corner here. So we can now move this backwards. And smooth. So with that, we already see we are gradually getting what we want. So can now bridge these edges together. Before I do that, I want to make sure they are all planar. Moves at the same level with that, so I can now bridge. there are two stuff here. I'm not sure we need this right now, so we can bridge this as well. We don't have to smooth this out now. We have that shape. So I think it's looking good. If we were to smooth this also, we have that. I think it's looking good. So what is left is just I think the cap. So obviously okay, here's the top view. Obviously we need to raise something, I think. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Obviously this needs to go a little bit higher and adjust the sides. You can see that the blueprint now just fails to, the side view now fails to match with the front. And since the front is our basic, the front is what we use to model entirely. We just have to follow what the front tells us. And the front right now is telling us that this surface is this high, but the side is telling us that it's this high. So we just have to figure out what is going to work out best for us. So on this surface, you notice there's a little bit of a crease, a sharp edge here. I'm not really particularly sure if it goes all the way up, but I know something is there, so we can use this to I think shouldn't be that, should be this. When I use okay, I think we got carried away. Let's start from here first. We got carried away and forgot totally about our front view. So let's start with this. According to our front view, this is way up here. Now I'm using our front view now as the main reference material. I'm disregarding the side. So according to our front view, that is there. And according to our front view, this piece is here. And also the side is all the way down, all the way here, and some of the sides have to go in. Then still according to our front view, this is the major reason why I said it's better to have fewer points. So we have this. The fewer the points we have, the easier for us to manipulate this object. So this is supposed to be here, I think. The fact that our front and side views are not matching are really making things difficult for us right now. Well, we'll survive. Just trying to get a matchup of the front view as close as possible. So if I have this, then this, according to our front view, this goes way. According to our front view, this goes way up. Yeah. This also. Around to smooth this. So I'm just going to align this with that. This goes to the side. Might be something that might not be unpleasant at times. Going back to fix something that you thought is already okay and alright. But trust me, if you actually take the time to do those little adjustments, those things actually makes the model stand out finally. So I think we've majorly done what we are supposed to, except for the fact that this has to go in, I think, and this has to go in a bit. Then this obviously have to go in. That's nice. So I can see that we need some shaping to do around here. So this has to go in as well. Then this to go out. This also has to go out. This also, let's see, it has to go up, and this has to go up. This, by the time we had edge loops, is going to take care of itself. Then as you see,